How come some people don't know how to stand in line? I just came back from a long weekend standing in lines. Some of you folks just can't get it. I found myself asking all weekend, standing in line, what the hell is going on up in here? You know who you are, and some of y'all seen them. Come get a slice of this putty pie. Yo, welcome to the Puddy Pie with Mickey and RoRo. With the NFL season over, but there's all kind of things happening around us. We believe some folks still needed a slice of the putty pie. Better yet, they need to stop eating those putty pies. So cutting up the slices today, I am RoRo.
I'm Mickey.
And before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe to the Putty Pie on the Tube of You, on the Book of Face, or any other platforms you may find these videos. So like I said, no football. The draft is in preparation and they're starting their preps, but we have plenty putty pies around here, and we're going to continue to give out some putty pie slices as appropriate. So Mickey, what's up? Tell everyone about our trip to Las Vegas to collect your football winnings.
I had a great time. I had a really great time. Enjoyed the money. But I did feel like I had stepped into planes, trains, automobiles, like upon arriving at the airport, heading to TSA. If you've traveled in like the last 10 years, plus there are ropes in front of the airline counter, there are ropes at TSA. Those ropes symbolize that there is a line which you must enter and wait for your turn. Be patient, be prepared, as we all have somewhere to go. They're going to board the freaking plane, and we need to do it in an orderly manner. Trust me, they ain't going to leave us. They're not going to leave us. I would like to state, for the record, me thinks the airlines would be more on time if they boarded the passengers from the back of the plane to the front. Speed up, as you don't get that logjam of all these people fussing with the bags that they could not check, like we didn't, into the overhead. I always get bloody annoyed on the queue. Oh,
That's right. That's right. Queuing. You like to use the more formal term queue or queuing. And for those of you who don't know, queue is not QAnon related. Queuing is not cleaning your ears with a cotton swab, Q-tips, not even associated with billiards.
queuing is standing in line. I always hear my mom, these bloody Yanks don't know how to queue. And it's in my head.
Hold,
Runs in my head
hold
all the
up.
time when we travel.
Hold up. Hold up. Before you go on to the Americans, and I had to do some research after you making that statement. Every time we travel, you know that Americans waste 37 billion hours waiting in line.
Bloody hell, that proves my point.
It said that the problem is not patience, it's tolerance. And I can kind of agree with that. Tolerance is an issue for me because, as they say, it's a thin line between love and hate. Because sometimes they make me want to act like, you ever seen a Crimson Bolt in a movie called Super? And if you haven't seen it, it's like a 2010 movie with Rainn Wilson and Elliot/Ellen Page. In the movie, the man skips a line, Rain is standing on a line, and he sneaks to be with his friends, like trying to cut the line. And Rain says, hey, pal, no button in line. The guy tells Rain to go fuck yourself. Rain leaves the line and changes in his Crimson Bolt outfit in his car that's on the side of the road. And he doesn't have any superpowers. He just only has a pipe. And he proceeded to crack this guy upside the head and his friends too with the pipe. I know it's dark but we all think about it sometimes. I'm just saying, I condone violence, but I'm just saying. Seriously, I think there's line etiquette. Here's some things for you to remember. One, don't skip the line. So Ray, Teresa, Karen, Dr. Asshole, probably seen, and Bubba, stop skipping the line to jump next to somebody you barely know. Act like they're your friends. Two, you are not the only person in line. Just be respectful. Look around. And this is the big one for me. It is the big one. Personal space. Don't be all up in here. Like, give me an arm's length. Give me some arm's length all up in the grill. Don't do that. Four, check your anger. Because I'll say in British vernacular, check thyself before one damage thyself. And another one, I got another one. This is my last one. Stop all your sneezing and coughing when you're lying. Cover your mouth. Do something. Hand something. Oh my God, the germs. Did we learn anything from COVID? Did we learn nothing? Or I had to reference back to Shanae from Martin and be like, oh my goodness. Ooh, your breath. That's how I feel in line. That's sneezing and coughing, breathing on folks. Oh, your breath. And also tell little snotty nosed Timmy to do the same thing. You know what I'm talking about. You've seen him.
Exactly. We all learned this shit in grammar school. We stood in line for the bus. We stood in line in the hallway, in the cafeteria, pledge of allegiance, auditorium. What the hell happened to the social contract we were taught as children? Don't get me wrong. I get mad. Oh my God, I get mad. But I keep it to myself. Keep my manners in check. I still let Mr. Magoo go before me and hold my breath while he moves like a snail, or the business person or the family with 8 bags, 3 kids, and a stroller and a car seat go ahead when their gate's been changed and they're about to miss their flight. Because we've all been there. You know, we've all had airport issues.
Yeah.
I've been there. But jeepers creepers, I'm cussing up a storm in my head. Plan better, people. Plan better. Don't even get me started on how nobody knows how to use a walkway or a sidewalk anymore either.
Yeah. We sound a little bit like the grumpy travelers, but what we're trying to say, we got putty pies for those of you that cannot follow instructions or line etiquette. That's it. And I guess people walking on sidewalks too. And we haven't got to that one. So Ray, Teresa, Karen, Dr. Asshole, Bubba, and little Timmy and his parents, and Mr. Magoo, stop eating those putty pies and learn how to bloody cue. Learn some etiquette. And that's this week's slice of the putty pie. Thanks for listening. Stay away from those putty pies and be nice to each other and bloody take care of each other.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Peace.